Его слова означали следующее. His words meant the following. His words meant the following. His words meant the following. Встреча началась на 15 минут позже. The meeting began 15 minutes later. Or the meeting started 15 minutes later. The meeting began 15 minutes later. Or the meeting started 15 minutes later. The meeting began 15 minutes later. Or the meeting started 15 minutes later. Я услышал это в третий раз. I heard it for the third time. I heard it for the third time. I heard it for the third time. Она бежала очень медленно. She ran very slowly. She ran very slowly. She ran very slowly. Компьютер стоил $800. The computer cost $800. The computer cost $800. The computer cost $800. Я слышал это по радио. I heard it on the radio. I heard it on the radio. I heard it on the radio. Я уехал из России. I left Russia. I left Russia. I left Russia. Я слышал это по телевизору. I heard it on TV. I heard it on TV. I heard it on TV. Девушка показала отличные результаты. The girl showed excellent results. The girl showed excellent results. The girl showed excellent results. Я ушел из дома. I left home. I left home. I left home. Конференция началась на 2 часа позже. The conference began 2 hours later. Or the conference started 2 hours later. The conference began 2 hours later. Or the conference started 2 hours later. The conference began 2 hours later. Or the conference started 2 hours later. Мы уехали из Америки. We left America. We left America. We left America. Мы уехали из этого города в прошлом году. We left this city last year. We left this city last year. We left this city last year. Лекция началась 2 часа назад. The lecture began 2 hours ago. Or the lecture started 2 hours ago. The lecture began 2 hours ago. Or the lecture started 2 hours ago. The lecture began 2 hours ago. Or the lecture started 2 hours ago. Он убежал. He ran away. He ran away. He ran away. Он принес эту вещь мне. He brought this thing to me. He brought this thing to me. He brought this thing to me. Урок начался 3 часа назад. The lesson began 3 hours ago. Or, the lesson started 3 hours ago. The lesson began 3 hours ago. Or, the lesson started 3 hours ago. The lesson began 3 hours ago. Or, the lesson started 3 hours ago. Это стоило $300. It cost $300. It cost $300. It cost $300. Он написал такую интересную книгу. He wrote such an interesting book. He wrote such an interesting book. He wrote such an interesting book. Она бежала очень быстро. She ran very fast. She ran very fast. She ran very fast. Я записал это слово. I wrote down this word. Or, I wrote this word down. I wrote down this word. Or, I wrote this word down. I wrote down this word. Or, I wrote this word down. Урок начался вовремя. The lesson began on time. Or, the lesson started on time. The lesson began on time. Or, the lesson started on time. The lesson began on time. Or, the lesson started on time. Это стоило несколько тысяч долларов. It cost several thousand dollars. It cost several thousand dollars. It cost several thousand dollars. Я записал следующую вещь. I wrote down the following thing. Or, I wrote the following thing down. I wrote down the following thing. Or, I wrote the following thing down. I wrote down the following thing. Or, I wrote the following thing down. Этот урок начался полчаса назад. This lesson began half an hour ago. Or, this lesson started half an hour ago. This lesson began half an hour ago. Or, this lesson started half an hour ago. This lesson began half an hour ago. Or, this lesson started half an hour ago. Это означало следующее. It meant the following. It meant the following. It meant the following. Я услышал это впервые. I heard it for the first time. I heard it for the first time. I heard it for the first time. Это стоило $3 миллиона. It cost $3 million. It cost $3 million. It cost $3 million.